To Nassau now, where today a new Hyde Park man and a Coast Guard veteran, they were sentenced to 6 to 12 years in prison for a crash that ended the career of a Nassau police officer. News 12's Tama Ponton live outside the Nassau County Courthouse. And Tama, you were inside for that sentencing.
That's exactly right, Doug. And Officer Willard Gomes says that the injuries he suffered in that crash were so severe that he's not going to be able to fully recover from them. So he now has to give up on his dream of returning to serve the people of this county. But despite that, he says he still feels sorry for the man who crashed into him.
I migrated to this country when I was 16 years old in 1997. Even growing up as a child, I wanted to be in law enforcement.
Nassau County Police Officer Willard Gomes says he won't be able to return to what he called his dream job after sharing today that the injuries he suffered in this head-on crash in 2018 are too severe.
And I got the job of a lifetime, and I loved every day that I put on that uniform and I went out to serve the community of Nassau County. And it's heartbreaking that I will not be able to do that anymore.
Gomes made his announcement about retiring just minutes after 34-year-old Keith Dillon of New Hyde Park was sentenced to 6 to 12 years in prison after pleading guilty to multiple charges for the New Year's Day head-on crash 4 years ago in Greenvale that the district attorney says left Officer Gomes with life-altering injuries.
Keith Dillon was barreling down Glen Cove Road at 70 miles an hour in a pickup truck. His blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit, and he was impaired by Xanax. And the evidence showed he never even stepped on the brake.
Gomes, who suffered a brain bleed, broken elbow, and leg fractures in the crash, says today he is progressing slowly, but still faces more surgeries, and maintains that he is willing to forgive the man who changed his life forever.
I do feel sorry for him. He doesn't look well, and from what I understand, he is suffering from an illness. So I hope he gets the care that he needs in prison upstate.
Inside the courtroom today, the judge asked Keith Dillon's lawyer if he wanted to say something on his client's behalf. He declined. Dillon did not speak either. In Mineola, I'm Tama Ponton, News 12, Long Island.